was a great runner, but it did not lead to winning.
Okay.
That's
How
what
many
I'm trying to
seasons?
tell you. Marcus
Marcus said,
Allen is
hold
better
on.
than him.
Marcus said,
Marcus,
you said how many 1,000-yard seasons? He got 3,000-yard seasons. That's all he
okay,
has, right?
okay,
His total amount of rushing yards is 12,243. Barry Sanders
okay,
played 10 seasons and has 3,000 more rushing yards. Every
okay.
season he played, he had 1,000 rushing yards. Barry Sanders is on a different level than Marcus Allen.
No,
There's a
he's
gap
not.
between.
No, there is no gap. Because you're also forgetting Marcus Allen also caught the football. Marcus Allen was nice, bro. He can catch, he can run. And he won Super Bowls. I think he was a Super Bowl MVP. Marcus Allen was no joke.
Okay,
Barry Sanders
but
doesn't have any of that.
whoa.
That accounts.
Barry
That accounts, bro.
Sanders
That
had
you're
every.
bro, you're just talking about strictly rushing. I told you, rushing the ball, Barry Sanders was excited and great. It did not lead to winning, and it did not. Marcus Allen was one Super Bowls. He had Super Bowl big games. Marcus Allen caught the ball also. Marcus Allen has over 100 touchdowns. Marcus Allen is no pushover, bro.
Nobody said he's a pushover.
Marcus Allen has a total of 123 rushing touchdowns.
Rushing.
Yes, 123. He
Yeah, Barry
has
only has
over
99.
he has over 5,000 receiving yards and 21 receiving touchdowns. Like Marcus Allen was out. He was a dual threat, bro.
He was a dual threat, but we were also strictly rushing that rock. He's no Barry Sanders. He's no Barry Sanders. That's not close. I'm talking about
And I think
year.
I'm gonna be
This
honest with
is
you. I think,
year
bro,
6.
I'm
Barry
gonna be
Sanders
honest with you.
hold on, in year 9 he rushed for 2,000 yards. In year
Yes,
6 he rushed for 1,800 yards.
but what do you keep telling me? He's rushing. Why he didn't catch the ball? Why didn't he evolve? That's
Because
why.
he
That's
didn't
what.
have
No,
to.
no, no. He did have to. You keep talking about what he didn't have to do. Barry Sanders is overrated in some ways. He
Oh,
gets
that's
all this.
crazy.
It
I've
is
never
over.
heard that
You
before in my
listen to me,
life.
I'm glad. And you're gonna hear it today.
Please.
Barry Sanders overrated because all I keep hearing, oh, but he did this in 10 years, then he decided to retire. That's his problem. Then, if he could have kept playing, he would have had the record. How come he never won? There's a lot of things that go into that. He chose to play for them. He could have. Remember, the free agency started. He could have went to another team. Dion did it. Reggie White did it. Barry Sanders was one of those dudes. He was a introvert. You ain't watch his NFL story about how he was. He was never going to be that type of person. That's his fault.
But what
He
does that
didn't
have to?
win. It does because his personality. Barry Sanders is like KD. They just want to hoop. Barry Sanders wants to show up and run the ball. But bro, your game didn't expand. How come you only caught 99 balls? That's your
Listen,
fault. That's your
listen.
fault.
What I would talk.
Roger Craig was playing in those times and catching balls. Marcus Allen. So it was other running backs doing that. He never evolved his game.
Right, but Roger Craig was another guy who was he was like the first Marshall Faulk type.
But that's what I'm saying. Imagine you're right. Barry Sanders was a great runner. Imagine if he had the catching threat also. He
Right,
would
but
have truly. Like no, he was overrated.
he's not. Barry Sanders is not overrated. He didn't even have the basics of an offensive line.
I'm not.
He did. Hold
Raymond.
on. He didn't even
Raymond.
have
You
an
keep
above
Raymond.
average quarterback.
You keep talking about. I'm not talking about Barry Sanders running the ball. I just told you he was a one-trick pony. He could not catch the ball. He could not block. He did not have a high NFL, a high IQ. He was just a running back. He
What
was
is
a
not catching the
one-trick
ball?
pony, bro. What you mean?
What is
What is
not
not
catching the
catching the
ball?
ball? Why
How
do you
many
think his
catches
game
should he have per season?
bro? I'm not, bro. For your career, you
Yeah,
should have. He played 10 years, right?
yeah.
He should at least have over a minimum over 300 receiving.
He does.
He has over 300.
Yes.
And how many touchdowns does he have?
He doesn't have 10.
Okay, how many yards do he have in total? Does he have over 5,000?
No. Marcus Allen has that, but that again, even in total
That's
yards. Hold on, even in
listen,
total yards, Marcus
Raymond.
Allen
I'm
has
not.
seven.
That's not.
Marcus Allen
That's
has
not. That,
17,600, and still Barry Sanders has outruns him or out
listen to
totals
me.
him.
We're
That's
talking.
insane.
Listen to what we said earlier. You said Roger Craig was the original Marshall Faulk, right?
Now,
right?
but you bring something
Hold on,
into it.
hold on.
Go ahead, go
I'm
ahead.
not. I'm listening to what I'm saying. You said that Roger Craig was the original Marshall Falk, right?
Right.
Marcus Allen played during Roger Craig's time.
Okay.
So that meant that even Walter Payton caught the ball. What I'm trying to tell you, I'm not talking about Barry Sanders running. I'm not talking about his yards total. As a total complete player, he's overrated. I'm not talking about running. Even Dave Meggett caught the ball. That's mad running backs that had a dual threat concept to them. Barry Sanders didn't do that. He was a strictly, I'm going to run for -5 yards, then run for a 20-yard run. That's what he did. He was a one-trick pony. That's all I'm talking about. Even in the playoff games, he went to the playoffs and had bad playoff games or didn't show up. Everybody does that. But I'm talking about, not that I seen Marcus Allen play when he was in his prime. I used to watch Marcus Allen on Kansas City, still getting touchdowns in his 30s. Like, damn, this nigga still getting 100-yard games in his 30s. That's what
But
I'm talking about.
again, Marcus Allen was up for MVP. He won the MVP just like Barry Sanders. They got one each. He was in sixth place in 92. Barry Sanders came in second place in 94. He came in third place in 91. He got the MVP in 97. So he's been considered for MVP 3 or 4 times already. Walter Payton's
Did,
on a
did,
different level. He was
did Marcus
MVP
Payton,
consideration 4 times.
did Marcus Allen win the Super Bowl MVP for that long run he had?
I thought did he got the Super Bowl MVP?
That's what I'm saying. He has a Super Bowl. That's what I'm trying
Super
to
Bowl
say.
MVP, yeah.
He that's what I'm trying to tell you. This guy was different, bro.
Well, first of all,
And
again,
not
was
to mention, hold on, not to mention, Marcus Allen wasn't the starter at first. He was backing somebody up when he was doing these things. Because remember, the Raiders guy didn't like Marcus Allen. That's why he got traded to the Chiefs, because they didn't like Marcus Allen. I think it was the
yeah,
owner. So
but
he was
that's
dealing
years
with them.
later.
But what I'm saying is he did all that for them, left, went to Kansas City, and was still putting up numbers late in his career.
But he's still not. There's a major difference. If you're gonna choose between, if
Bro,
I had to draft either Marcus Allen or Barry Sanders, that's not close. Like that's
it's
not
not.
close.
Raymond,
Hold
you're
on,
not
Barry
you're
Sanders,
not
Walter
winning.
Payton. Oh,
I'm not talking about
whoa,
Walter Payton. We're talking about Barry Sanders. You're not winning with Barry Sanders. That's why the Lions didn't win.
Barry. The Lions didn't win because of Barry Sanders.
It's a lot of reasons.